You teach at a university campus. I'll declare that was my old university. I mean, how are these issues playing out in the world of academia? And you mentioned before pseudoscience. I mean, take climate change. We're told to respect the science, and the science is clear. The last time I went to school, biology was pretty clear too.
Right. It really depends so much from university to university. So I have a sort of honorary position with the University of Reading in the UK. They've been really fantastic. So I gave a talk there maybe about a year ago on conversion therapy legislation. There was a big outcry, as usual, from the students. There was some local media, some protesting. The Vice-Chancellor simply watched my talk, and then he put out a statement really just reaffirming the university's commitment to academic freedom and saying this was all fully within the bounds of ordinary research. So that's a great response, right? But some universities are very much kind of co-opted by diversity and inclusion, like going that route instead of kind of sticking to their core business of knowledge production and protecting academic freedom. So it really depends on the university.
I mean, the funniest thing is, you know, it's not funny even, it's not funny in that sense, but 30 years ago when I was at Melbourne University, Sheila Jeffries taught a subject, a feminist subject called sexual politics. I was one of her students. I did feminist legal theory. I did a lot of hardcore feminist subjects that most people watching this show would think, God, Peta Credlin, what were you doing there? But I wanted to understand the whole debate and the things, Holly, that we were debating and fighting for women that had yet to be won, even as only 30 years ago, we've won them and now we're losing them again. I still can't fathom why women are letting this happen in our time, in our name, right across the country.
Look, I think it's just... it's a difficult thing for people to get their heads around, right? Because at first it looks like you're not giving anything away. It looks like you can have, you know, women-centered language and single-sex spaces. You're just letting a few more people into them. Like really vulnerable trans women, they can come in too. So you've got your female stuff and you've just like shared the good around a little further. I think it's really hard for people to understand that that's not true. As soon as you give single-sex spaces away to some males, you don't have single-sex spaces anymore. So I think there's like, it's hard to get the issues across in the sense of what's actually at stake here.
Melbourne University Professor there, Holly Lawford-Smith. Thank you for your time. I think you and I are going to speak a little more often. Appreciate it.